Hello everyone and welcome to this video. The purpose of this video is to share with you a few tips from the Consultancy Crash Course Toolkit that I've launched recently on my social media channels and also on my website. So this toolkit, I created it to help all of you who wish to transition into freelance or consultancy work to actually do so in a successful way. It's totally based from my experience and what I've went through from ups and downs, the tools I used, the sheets I used, and the things that helped me transition and get clients and projects all the time in this journey. So stay tuned. This is the first video from a series of videos that I'm planning to do. Hopefully I'll be posting them weekly or bi-weekly, so stay tuned. Grab your cup of coffee and let's begin with the first topic, which is something very, very important. The first topic is actually how to start your freelance or consultancy career. In terms of freelance, I did work with international organizations as a designer remotely and sometimes from their own office. And even though I was on a consultancy basis, I was always on the lookout for humanitarian design jobs, and this persistence in itself, always looking for consultancies, helped me grow faster in my freelance and consultancy career. Now, working as a consultant or on a freelance basis can help us make passive or side income, which is sometimes really worthwhile. We are really lucky to be able to do this type of work and get jobs during these harsh economic times worldwide. I mean, not just few countries, but after the pandemic, every country, every system is going through some kind of a roller coaster. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. So taking charge of your own income by having your own consultancy career can help you depend less on your employer. Now, that doesn't mean that you cannot be a full-time designer. You can still work for a company, but always have a way of making and generating your own income in any way possible. Because as designers, we can do that. But, to start building your freelance career, there are a few simple yet essential steps to take. And I delve deeper in those steps in the toolkit. So if you message me or email me and request me to send you the entire toolkit, you will have them written in detail. But for now, I'm just going to give you titles. So I give you a hint of what to expect in the toolkit itself. So the first one is self-branding. The second, self-promotion, whether online or offline. Also, you have to, of course, update your profile and your CV, or I like to call it consultancy profile. I don't like to use the word CV as a consultant and freelancer. Also, your cover letters need to be ready. You need to start applying for remote or hybrid jobs. It depends what type of work you want, and do the outreach, whether in the public sector or in the private sector. It depends where you want your work to be focused at, And also go ahead and dive deep into collaboration and so many other first steps that you need to take. So again, we'll dive deeper into these in other videos, but also if you're in a hurry and you want to start your career as a consultant in design, graphic design and visual design, as an illustrator, as an artist, anything in that field, even as a social media designer, as a service designer, UX designer, or UI, let me know and I will send you the entire toolkit so that you can go through it at your own pace. And it's good to remember that the initial way to start, the really one thing you need to keep in mind is to evaluate your present situation, because each of us as designers are going through different personal life circumstances. So for example, let's say if you are a full-time or part-time designer, now you're in a job and you wish to transition to remote or freelance, you can do the following. First, set aside a few hours in a week to fix your consultancy profile or CV, your cover letter as well, and your overall work on your own self-branding to, self-promote, because you need to promote yourself as a designer. Then try to volunteer, even if it's like 1 hour a week, because volunteering can help you either get a job in an NGO or network with more people, and this will help you provide you with chances for freelance. This is if you want to work within the NGO or humanitarian or public sector. But let's say you want to work in the private sector, then you can still pick up the phone or email any company you wish to work at and tell them like, hey, I wish to meet with your design manager, show my portfolio, even like maybe be an intern for a week, like that. You can also do that. Also, you have to spread the word among your friends or family that you're transitioning soon to freelance. Also, it's good to remember that you have to try and guarantee 1 or 2 projects or clients to ensure you have at least 1 or 2 projects. So once you quit your current role, in your full-time role, you still have like 2 projects in the pipeline to work on, which means you will still have some cash flowing into your account. And if time allows, work on your own landing page or website, even if it's imperfect or a work in progress. Also consider working on your social media, but my advice is, and this is a tip that I've learned over the years, also from experts, excel in one of the social media platforms. Don't be like everywhere trying your best, because this is an investment in terms of time. So if you're familiar and you're comfortable using Instagram, just excel there. Be present on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, etc., but don't invest so much time on there. Also, fix or update your portfolio, and you can share it in any format that you like, whether PDF. I personally have my own website where I share my work and just share the links. Now, if you're unemployed and you wish to start a remote or freelance career, you can do all the previously mentioned things that I spoke about, but also ensure you outreach and network to get small or big freelance jobs. You have all the time to invest in accelerating your career if you're not, equipped now with a full-time job. And as you make this shift, remember that you'll have many people come to you with fears of their own, so it's essential to keep your focus and not listen to others. If you believe that you're capable to jump and take the risk of freelancing, then do it. Others may put you down or not agree with your choice. Many people think a secure, passive job is better than the active life of a freelancer. Ensure that you have saved up for at least 6 months ahead of time before quitting your job. This way, for the next 6 months, you'll have enough time to onboard new freelance clients and outreach on your socials. And remember that you can always reach out to me if you have more questions before or during this transition. You can find me on Instagram, as I will tag my Instagram profile in the description below. You can also request the entire consultancy crash course toolkit that has been designed for you as designers or creatives in the field, and for those who wish to jump on the freelance or consultancy lifestyle. And you can always reach out to me also by email, which I will add in the description below. Stay tuned for more similar topics that give you an insight into what the toolkit will provide you with. So take care. Bye-bye.